Alright, what's up everyone? How y'all doing? Man. There's another car constantly. We're just hanging out downtown. It's a 72-degree day here in downtown Fort Wayne, and I'm gonna take advantage of it. So come along with me. We're just going for another big walk. I have about 10,000 steps I need to get in today to reach my goal of 20,000. Someone said hi. I've turned it way down, so AQ Vlogs. What's up, Droko? How you doing? I'm right on time today. Can you believe it? I'm never on time. What's up, Austin? How you doing? When am I going to be live again? Every Monday. No. Yeah, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then sometimes on Saturdays or Sundays or Friday nights. But like always on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, or at least that's what I'm trying to do anyway. This is my new daily regimen because I used to always go home and take a nap right after I was done with work. And instead of doing that, I'm just coming out here to go for a walk each day. So then I get just a lot of walking done. Just watched the Kalahari video. Looks so fun. It was fun. Kalahari's really fun. I dare say I like it a lot better than going to Great Wolf, honestly. It's bigger, there's more to do, it's more exciting, it's more adult. But there's also a lot of fun things for kids to do. Like, it's just kind of the best of all worlds. What are you guys up to today? It was a boring day at school today. I will be at Breakers May 18th to 21st. Want to buy you a drink if you're there too. I'm not totally sure if I will be, but yeah, that sounds great. As long as I'm there. If I'm there and there's like time to do it. Sometimes I'm on a real time crunch. Like, I want to say yes to everybody, especially this year. I don't know why this year I want to more. I think it's because now I've made some friends through Cedar Point stuff, so it sounds like fun. But yes, there's stuff for members preview day for the day before Kings Island opening. So go check that out, everybody. If you are a gold, silver, or prestige pass holder, you can get in a day early for Kings Island. It's pretty exciting. Anyway, yeah, I want to say that yes, I just want to like hang out with everyone, no matter what, but I'm realizing that I haven't said that in the past for a reason. Because a lot of times I'm filming like challenge videos and I can't take time out of the day, but just kind of depends on the day. Like recently now I've been filming multiple videos throughout a day. So if that's the case, I can forego one of the videos that I was going to film and hang out with someone there. So it makes it a little bit more of a flexible day if I'm doing that. If it's like a Ride Everything challenge or something, though, then I just gotta get onto it as quickly as I can. Also, today I was able to talk to someone from one of the bands at Cedar Point, and he said he may be returning. I've heard a couple of names tossed around about some of the entertainment people coming back, so I'm very excited about that, just all the way around. I don't know who all exactly is really coming, but I'm excited. Are you excited for TT2 to break down every hour? I'm expecting it, but hoping for the best. What's up, Trent? How'd to pop out, then back in the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hey, I'm doing all right. Yes, sir. I'm very excited for Top Thrill 2. I'm excited to see the confidence that they've put into it. I hope the confidence that they are placing in that ride is not a misplaced confidence. I'm hoping it does really well. It works really well. And that we have a great time on Top Thrill 2. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm honestly quite worried about it. But the way that Tony Clark was talking about it, he made it sound, and of course he's gonna be like, even if it was awful, even if it was Wild Mouse from last year, he's never gonna come on record and be like, yes, that ride has become terrible for us. We wish we never would have built it. You know, he's never gonna do that. He's always gonna be like, it's amazing. It's one of the best things we've ever done. We stand behind the makers of that ride. You know, and of course he would. I'm not saying that's a bad thing that he would do that. It's just, that's of course going to be his disposition, that he's going to take on any of the rides. So we'll see if we really seem to think it's as good as they make it out to be or not. Top chat. Jeremiah, out and about walking around Fort Wayne again today. That's right. When is the shirt coming off? Hey, I've been very slowly unbuttoning, okay? It'll come off eventually. There we go. Right now I'm walking outside. Yeah, you should be. If you are not walking outside, I'm talking very poorly. If you are not walking outside, you should be. Come join me for a walk today. I'm out and about. You guys should get up and about too. Dude, you are looking more fit. I am more fit. I've already lost quite a bit of weight, which is good. Belly's smaller. Pecs are smaller too. That's good because they were bigger because they were flabbier. So all the walking is a good thing. I do think, for real, when I really got into great shape, I was doing P90X, and I did P90X every day for several months. and didn't see any changes. Of course, I'm sure I was building muscles, stuff like that. But then I started walking 20,000 steps a day, and I lost a ton of weight. And I think I notice every single year that I do the exact same thing. I get on, or I get into the Cedar Point season, and I start walking. And also, Jeremiah, did you say, is this practice for walking around Cedar Point after opening day? Yeah, I mean, it is. It's practice for that. So I've noticed that every year, as I'm walking around theme parks, I lose weight. Around like July, I'm like, wow. Like when I look back on videos, like I started out the year fat, and then like, wow, I'd lost a lot of weight. Hey, and that's even with drinks. That's with, of course, lots of greasy food, stuff like that. But I still lose weight with that. So I lose even more weight. Hopefully, anyway. This year, I'll lose even more weight now that I'm walking early on and not later on. So I hope that's the case. Gold Pass for $50. This Saturday I'm going to Carowinds on opening day. Yeah, I wish I could go. I probably could go 2 weeks from now. Or no, 2 weekends from now. 2 Saturdays from now I could probably go. That would be fun. I don't know if I will or not. I mean, it's a long trip. But you're right. Nothing wrong with being burly. And I've actually come to like that about myself more. I always wanted to look like Chris Hemsworth or can't even think of names. Surprised that you don't have a beer in your hand. I can't walk around. Just stop by and pick me up on your way to Carowinds, Trent. Hey, that would be fun. Oh my word, I could stop. You want to sleep in the back of my van though? Because that's probably what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, I didn't think about though that I would be going right past your house if I did that. It would be really fun to go. We'll talk, Droko. I did see your other comment there too, so we'll talk. We'll see. Maybe that's a real possibility. It would be nice to get a little bit of what's the word? Get a little bit of, I guess, content out. Something exciting.
3 miles.
The new Thor, God of Thunder. Okay, yeah. So anyway, I said I'd like to be like Chris Hemsworth or Brad Pitt. There we go, Brad Pitt. It's like, why can't I think of their names? But I think I'm more of a Chris Pratt kind of a guy. Chris Pratt in Parks and Recreation. I love this part of Fort Wayne. I love this is where Three Rivers kind of come together. So it's a bigger area. And I love how it looks very much like we're in the country. But if you look over there, you can see the city. It's kind of fun. That's right, Bear on the Loose. Going to Cedar Point opening. And then the next week, going to Six Flags Over Georgia. Man, that would be really fun. I'm planning on doing, I think, the opening of Kings Island. And then doing the next day, somewhere along the way, I may stay at Kings Island for a part of the day at least and then leave. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll leave early on Sunday morning. I'm not sure. But I'll go up to Chicago to hit Great America. Trent, the big brown bear on the loose in Fort Wayne. You guys are hilarious. And then probably we'll be going to some other place. We'll have to see where it's going to be. Actually, okay. Then the next week I would go to Kings Island again, and then after that go to Cedar Point. But somewhere in there, I also know I'm gonna have my daughter, so I do have to look at that. Because if I have my daughter on opening weekend for Kings Island, then we may just make it down there for one day, and then not worry about it at all. But if I don't have her, then I may try to make my way up to Chicago to go to Six Flags up there. We'll have to see. It's going to be fun one way or another, and I think this season is going to be full of all kinds of fun stuff that we haven't done before, different parks and things like that. I do think it would be fun to see Carowinds now that they've changed the entire Intimidator area, but we'll see. Anybody else have plans? Hey. I'm sure if I would cut out bread and olive oil and yeah, that's pretty much it from my diet. I'm sure I would lose a lot more weight than what I have so far, but I have not gone up to Wisconsin Dells, and I won't do that during the main year. Looks nice there. Oh yeah, it's really nice here. Like 72 degrees, sunny. I mean, there are some clouds, but not like clouds are getting in the way. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Any plans for 10,000 subscribers? I barely have plans for 5,000, and we just hit that. So, no and yes. I know we'll do something really fun. I'm really trying to figure out what I should do. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Now, somebody said, am I planning on going to the Wisconsin Dells? I have been to the Dells before. I was engaged to someone who lived up in South Dakota. So on my way to South Dakota, I would always make a stop at the Dells. And I loved being there. I always would actually stop and I would film inside the Dells. Like, I would go inside Kalahari. I would go inside Great Wolf Lodge. But I didn't know what to do with the footage. And I'd even already started my YouTube channel. But, oh no, I hadn't quite yet. I just was wanting to, but I never did anything with it. So yeah, so it's all footage that's been lost. It was terrible footage. I mean, my camera was awful, but still, I wanted to go 10,000 equals ride slingshot. I refuse to do that. I think we're going to do some meet and greets. Drew said just throw a party. Yeah, like I think it's going to be multiple meet and greets this year. Times when we can just meet up. And hopefully, because I can do maybe a couple of them at different times, then we can actually meet up and go have some fun. And if you can't be there on one of the days, then hopefully there will be another one that you can be there for. So that's what I'm hoping for. I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but Ghoster Coasters here. Yes, I'm on brand. There you go, Ghoster Coasters. Someday you and Drew will have to join the brand. We'll make a shirtless calendar together. We'll be so cool. Let's see. What else was I? Yeah, I think some meet and greets. I think that's my big thing. I think would be helpful. The most fun for us to do. Only if we do one where we stand on the slide and you oil up and jump down the slide under us. Yes, absolutely. Between your legs, even. Let's see, does anybody else have any plans, things that you guys are doing for opening of all the different parks? Drew, I'm genuinely like, I kind of really want to go to Carowinds. So just know I'm not blowing you off at all. I'll be contacting you tonight about that. Because that would legit be fun. And I have my new car now too, so we could actually go to... I think someone just catcalled me with their horn. Okay, so here's what you can do for the 10,000 meetup. Third person filming a huge meetup. Yeah, that'd be fun. We are going the weekend after opening weekend. I'll film the whole video for you so people can see a different perspective. That would be legit fun. And also, you take awesome footage. You love to do that kind of stuff too. So, yeah, I definitely like that idea. Oh no, I'm gonna make it across the walkway. Anybody else have other ideas besides the slingshot or Dr. Delbert's or whatever? If you say those things, I'll block you. I'll film Bob, filming Drogo, filming you. I love cameras. I will film too. Hey, you guys all come. I'll come hang out for... If you all take footage, I'll collect all your footage and edit it together. I won't be mad about that at all. Oh, so I did want to talk about, there is actually a method, or maybe not a method, but a reason to my shirtlessness. So we can talk about that real fast here. So I've always been, well, not actually, I've usually been really skinny, but throughout my adult life, I've always kind of struggled with my weight a little bit. Lost a ton of weight during the pandemic because I had an unreasonable amount of time on my hands, so I could just kind of work out whenever I wanted to. And as a teacher in the pandemic, I wasn't at school, so I could just go places and work out and do all that. And also I was living at my parents at the time, could work out in the living room. I'd work out late at night, I'd work out in the morning. I was doubling up workouts constantly. Plus I was doing 20,000 steps a day. So there was just tons of working out that I was doing, which was awesome. But as I went back to work, I kept kind of trying to work out, and eventually I was just like, it's not sustainable. Like, I can't keep my body perfect like it was then. It wasn't even perfect then. It wasn't Brad Pitt's body. It was like, at best, just a normal male body. And so eventually I was just like, you know what? I've just got to decide that I'm either going to, wear a shirt constantly, never go out and get tanned, and be one of those guys that wears a shirt at the pool, or that I'm just going to be proud of whatever I have at whatever time I have, and always try to be making it better, but never be ashamed of it, So I just kind of was like, if you can take off your shirt when you're in your best shape, why can't you take off your shirt when you're in your worst shape? So, or in your medium shape, I guess. So I've just constantly decided very intentionally that I'm going to intentionally take off my shirt to make sure that I feel like I'm still proud of myself, even though my body's not where I would want it to be. It was much more where I wanted it to be then. So, what are you guys saying? Oh, and Yoko will film Jared filming all of us. Vloginception. $20 per hour though. I don't leave the house for less than $100. I wear a shirt in the shower and pool. Thought that's how we did laundry. You do not. Also JK there. Oh, you guys are funny. So yeah, it's become like an intentional part of my brand now. And obviously people have noticed. I'm not sure if that's for the good or for the bad. People have noticed. Oh wow, there's gonna be more over here too. I didn't realize this was more of the riverfront here too. I don't think that was up yesterday when I was walking. That's cool. This is gonna be a great place. I love it, man. Body positivity is always a good thing. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I'm like, it's body positivity, but I think there are a lot of people who want to be then wear what at CP? You should get a t-shirt printed with your shirtless torso, then wear it at CP. That kills me and also makes me feel like I'm gonna throw up a little bit. I don't mind seeing it on me, but how gross would that be? Like, on your own skin, it's fine, but on how gross would that be on a t-shirt? It's kind of like those, like, bikini body t-shirts. Have you ever seen that? I would buy that t-shirt that I would have hair on my chest. Troko says yes. Even those bikini t-shirts gross me out, guys. The beer, yeah, those beer gut fanny packs too. They're disgusting. They're the grossest thing I've ever seen. Like, a beer gut can be fine. I'm not saying it's disgusting on a person, but not on a person. It's so gross. when it's like a thing that you attach to your body, I can't deal with it. I'm not crossing streets, Jeremiah. Jeremiah, you're always so worried about me. It's like I have my mom in the chat. Oh. Whoa. My mouth is dry. Need to probably go get some coffee and water. So yeah, anyway, I think it's good to do that. And I also I project myself onto other people. So when I see people like wearing a t-shirt in a pool, I'm like, you don't need to be ashamed of yourself. The reality is there's probably a lot of reasons why someone might do that, including just getting sunburnt. But I know there are a lot of people who do that because they just don't feel like they can take their shirt off. So what's up, zoned out piggy? Is it sounding really windy on the live stream? It's not really windy. It might just be that this camera picks up wind a lot more than some, like right there, it's windy right now. But it's not super windy constantly. I am sweaty though. Bad tats? Should I get some bad tats? Would you rather get hit? So yeah, also, we can still hear you. It's just a lot of noise. That's interesting. Huh. I'm a big fan of bad tats. Your tats are awesome, Drew. There's the park. See, now it's too nice to go down the slide, Jared. The Incredible Hulk is on the loose in Fort Wayne. Not yet. Not unless I work out a little bit. Guys, I was just wondering what time it was. All right. Getting into around where all the people are now, so I'm gonna leave this here and put on my shirt anyway. I won't give people this courtesy at Cedar Point, but I will here. Does anyone here have a job? We're always watching Trent. Whoa, what happened, guys? All of a sudden we have 19 people on. I think at 5 o'clock everyone gets off their job, Drew. And then they all come around. Maybe I should start these streams from now on at 5 o'clock instead. And yeah, it's windy now. It wasn't as windy. Now it definitely is. I feel like I want to go find some coffee somewhere. Let's see what I can find. parks would you guys like to see me hit this year? Let's say no budget restrictions other than in the US. Let's say in the US, because I can drive to in the US. If you had your way, where would you want me to go? Nah, not for me right now anyway. I'm about to head to a basketball game for my students, so wouldn't grab anything to drink on my way there. Go to Six Flags. Did you ever go to the mall, like my mall, the Fort Wayne Mall? I have filmed around the mall before, but if that's what you're talking about. Dollywood. I haven't been to Dollywood since I was a kid. Canada's Wonderland isn't in the States, guys. So it's got to be in the States. I don't have a passport. Oh, no, I haven't, because it's been too nice to need to go to the mall. I've been to Sweetwater, and that day we were going to potentially go to the mall, but we just stuck to Sweetwater instead. Oh, I think this is kind of cool too. So this is a Little Creek bioswale, and it's basically, it's a ditch that cleanses water. So this is part of like making the water in Fort Wayne nicer also, that they have this little ditch. I think that kind of like sustainable green space is really cool too. I would have loved to have done like sustainable engineering or something like that. That to me, it's all fascinating. It's really fun. Can't wait until there's water over here. Whatever Six Flags that is in New Jersey, I was there back in mid-90s. What if Cedar Point RMC'd the Gemini? I don't think Cedar Point will ever RMC the Gemini or Gemini. I think RMCs have kind of gone past their peak now. I think everyone's been so into RMC, like you should RMC everything. I think at this point people have kind of gotten to the point of we don't want to do that anymore. At least that's what it seems like. Weird. Keep pressing top chat and it won't show it. Well, I have no idea what you guys are saying, because it won't show me the chat. Live chat? No. Top chat. What in the world? It won't show any of them. Show chat. Huh. Huh. Well, I can't get to do it, guys. Let's see if it'll work on this view. There we go. What in the world? Hit smaller parks like Indiana Beach. Yeah, I'd like to do like Hollywood this year. I think that would be really fun. And it seems like a really cool place. So that would probably be similar type vibes. Wouldn't mind going back to Michigan Adventure this year too. And I'd like to take a week just to go visit every part of downtown too. Or not downtown, sorry. I'm seeing that there's a news broadcast happening here. So I just have downtown on the mind. That's all.
It's tough as hell though. Say that. Run that back.
Got a photo shoot going on behind me here too. Yeah, so Holiday World, I'd really like to do. Michigan Adventure, I'd like to hit. Wouldn't mind going to some other smaller parks, but I'd maybe need some Six Flags Atlanta. I'd maybe need some recommendations. I don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about where to go. Are there places you guys think I should go visit? I love this. This restaurant, I've been here before on several videos, but I love how it has just a full open wall. For nice days like today. I also love this view. I'd love to live in these apartments so then I could get this view. That would be really fun too. Anyway, I'm trying to think about where a coffee house would be that would be open. I think there's one on Calhoun Street, and I think this is Calhoun right here. So we'll head in that direction. Single rail Gemini, not RMC. I don't know. A single rail would be a vast departure from what Gemini has been. I wouldn't mind seeing a large meandering single rail going where Cedar Creek Mine Ride is right now. I think that would be pretty cool. Kind of a cool way to do something different. So, because that's not something that Fort Wayne has had in a really long time. Or, I mean, that Cedar Point has had in a really long time. Sorry, guys. I'm mixing up my two favorite places, Fort Wayne and Cedar Point. Wow, I'm already starting to get tired. Do you have an indoor amusement park near you? I do not. Ooh, I would love to go to a city. I mean, filming in cities is kind of a thing that I love to do anyway. This year, I think it'd be really fun to also visit Mackinac Island and Mackinac City both. That would also be a blast. The thing is balancing how much I go to those places versus how much I go to Cedar Point and Kings Island, kind of the bread and butter of my channel. Man. So stuffed up, guys. So yeah, I mean, it kind of depends on what I would do and how much time I want to spend for some of that. But if I could take a couple of road trips, go do some different things, I think that could be really fun. Of course, we also have our water park stuff too. That's so weird. It was doing that here yesterday too. About the Mall of America. I mean, Mall of America takes a long way to get there. But I did say no. Mall of America would be something I would want to do, but I would want to do it in the summer, or I mean in the winter, after all the other parks are closed. because it would give me some place to travel to that's inside. What's in Cleveland? IX Indoor Amusement Park. Any indoor amusement parks, if you guys have suggestions of that kind of thing, I'll take them because I would love to go visit them in winter times and, do like a full review of them. That'd be really fun. Okay, I think I'm going to Fortezza Coffee again. I wanted to say I was going to jaywalk, but looks like I may not. All I know of is Scene 75. Yeah, and I'd like to go to Scene 75 too. That would be fun. Here in Fort Wayne, we have Crazy Pins. It would be fun to go visit all of that. This year I did Ghostly Manor and in Sandusky. It'd be fun to go to Dave & Buster's. I wouldn't mind even just doing like a bar hopping video in Fort Wayne here. But some of it's also like, you guys will watch lots of things. Maybe not everything, but a lot of things. But if you're on a live stream, you're like my most dedicated fan base. So, or friend base, not all of your fans. Oh no, are they closed? No, they're not closed. Okay, good. Hey, how are you doing? Doing all right. I'll take can I get a mocha frappe?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the whipped cream on that?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Anything else?
No, that's all.
It's gonna be $6.75.
All right. Oh, other way. Okay. All right. Man, my screen brightness went way down. Couldn't see anything at all. I used to think that places in Fort Wayne didn't have like cool ceilings like this, and I'd see them in other cities like way smaller. Fort Wayne just wasn't taking advantage of it for a long time. It was like Fort Wayne didn't care about its old architecture. I love it that now we do. White chocolate mocha iced is fire. We went to Main Event today to vlog, but we can't record inside. Where's Main Event? We need the ability to play sounds on your stream. I don't even know how to do that. You're talking about an elder millennial here, guys. Yeah. I'm just a big sucker for ceilings everywhere. Like if I go to Disney, all I do is look up at the ceilings and inside like the ride queues and stuff. They're always cool. Disney or Universal or even just actual places like this. Like the ceilings are always the coolest part. Floors aren't even as cool as the ceilings are. I do love that I can sit here and I can just look out, see everything, see the city go by, see people walk by, although there's fewer people right now than there will be when baseball season starts anyway. So yeah, any other dream places I should go visit? I might make an actual stream where it's literally like give me your dream places. Like, where can I go visit? I guess a normal job would be 9 to 5. Thank you. I don't know that that would be called an Art Deco ceiling. It'd probably be a... I forget what it's called. Not Victorian, but Edwardian. Maybe an Edwardian ceiling. I mean, it would have been from like early 1900s. So I would think that would be Edwardian, right? Oh, ooh, this is good. This one's so good. The last one I had, I didn't like it nearly as much. Mr. Spark, the party can start now that you're here. Anyone else have any dream places where I should go visit? Bucket list has the Grand Canyon on it, but I'm afraid it'd get boring for the kids after a few hours. Yeah, Grand Canyon has never been one that has really appealed to me, a place that's really appealed to me. My parents love it. My parents want to go to the Grand Canyon all the time. It's just not really my dream place. They love going out west, though. They love going to lots of places. It's funny because they want to relax, but they drive like they'll always be like, "Why would you go to theme parks? Don't you want to relax on vacation?" But they drive like every single day of their vacation. They don't really relax. They're spending, like, they go to one place, they see it for a couple hours, and then they make it a hotel there, and then the very next morning they're up, or maybe they go see something else in that same place, but they spend just a couple hours at that next place, and then they're driving to the next place after that. Like, it's every day they're driving. They've done like thousands of miles. They've done a loop around the Grand Canyon before. They've done even bigger than that. They've gone from like a couple years ago, they did like Las Vegas, and then they hit like, I think all the way down to, was it Southern California? I think they hit. It was crazy. Like they've done some massive trips, and really, like, I get my love of travel from Dad. So he's the one that taught me to love it. So. But yeah, I do love one place my parents always took me was to Mackinac Island. We'd always go there and spend time. Really, we had these little cabins. Go Vlog Vegas. Okay, now that's for real. Well, my parents went to Sin City. They went to Vegas because they wanted to go to the Grand Canyon, and that's the closest place where they could drive into. But I would love to go there, and they have a circus that's like an adult circus, like adult humans playing in the circus. So it's all people. It's a lot like the show that they had at Cedar Point this last year. That was where the Midnight Syndicate show that they did. It's a lot like that. It was people doing all kinds of tricks. But it's called the Atomic Saloon, and it looks so fun. So I really want to go see that. But mom and dad did go to Las Vegas. Mom did hate it, but they went to go see Donnie and Marie there also. So that's part of the reason why they like Vegas, is for some of the shows, but they don't like Vegas for a myriad of other reasons. But I would love to go visit Vegas. That's actually a big time place for me. Like, if you can think of an entertainment city, that kind of place is exactly the kind of place I'd love to go visit. So Sandusky is high on that list because really Ohio, I mean, I wish it was more of a theme park city than it even is. Had they not closed Geauga Lake. But the fact that it's even has 2 theme parks with some of the tallest and biggest coasters in the US, like that's a huge thing. No way! Drew, you guys got married in Vegas? I want to hear about this sometime. I would think you would have told me, but I do not remember that one. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. But yeah, there are several different shows in Vegas that I'd like to see. There's a bar in Orlando I'd like to go visit also. And I'd also love to see the New York. I'd love to see the Venetian. There's just a lot of cool stuff in Vegas that I'd love to go visit. So that would all be really fun. I'd love to go to Puerto Rico too. That'd be a really fun place to go see. And I've seen a lot of stuff down there too. So New York has roller coaster. Yeah, I've heard it's shit though. I've heard it's absolutely awful. That coaster I think is one that really beats you bad. So I don't think I'd ever get down to Cuba. I'd like to go to San Juan. But that's outside the US though. There's a bar I'd like to visit down in Orlando. I'd like to go do more like downtown Orlando stuff too. I think that'd be really fun. There's just so much stuff I'd like to see. So, what's up, Wee Wee? Hey, you haven't hung out with us yet on my streams, have you? I'm about to head out and get over to... You did yesterday? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that you were there. Hey, what's her name? Oh. So I'm on my way back to my car now. I don't know how many steps I've actually taken. I might come back and do more steps later on tonight, but I'm actually kind of hungry. So I'm wondering about maybe getting something quick to eat. On my way to the game. She's mad because I couldn't remember who is in 21 Pilots. I don't know who's in 21 Pilots. I can tell you all the names of the Backstreet Boys, though. Because I'm a bouse. Unfollow, delete, unsub. Sorry. 21 Pilots is from my hometown. I hate it here already. What's 21 Pilots? Oh no. I didn't mean to start a war on 21 Pilots. I've just never been much of a no, bad Bob. Yes, BSB. See, that I'm telling you, I was a big boy band fan, okay? That's all it is. It's no war against 21 Pilots. She's going to rage. Oh no. I didn't mean to do that. OMG. I will set my drop bears on all of you. You've unleashed the demons, except Melissa and Yoko. So the names of the Backstreet Boys. It's Kevin, Brian, Nick, AJ, and Howie. That's it. I'm the most manly of all the manly men. And I don't know where I parked. I swear I parked here, but I don't see my car. Might be down here just a little bit further. Yeah, I can give last names, sure. Kevin Richardson, Howie Doro, Brian, I can't remember Brian's last name. Remember, you have clothes on. Yes, I do. Remember, you have a different car now. Yes, I do have a different car now. I was looking for it. I just couldn't figure out where it was. What's my favorite music? AJ McLean, yeah. I remember there was like I want to say BB Mac, but that's not it. It wasn't him. B-Rod or something like that. Brian. Yeah, I can't remember what his last name was. I lost it. My favorite I don't think it was Robertson. Brian Robertson? Yeah, I don't think so. Yes, I felt that look through the stream. What look? Did I look at you? Bob Sweat. Remember, you have a different car now. Oh, that's why. I may have given you a look. I didn't mean to, but it may have happened unconsciously. Let's see. We had Brian. My favorite style of music is Broadway. That's my thing. I like a song with storyline behind it. I actually, when I'm in the car, I never even listen to music at all. I don't like music. And I think it's because, like, if you're a coffee person if you're a barista, the last thing you want to do when you get home is get more coffee. So I don't want to listen to music when I get back home because I do music all day. Brian Luttrell, that's it. Yeah, they used to call him B-Rock. I don't know why they called him B-Rock. Maybe because he rocks. But I was thinking, like, it had to be part of his last name, right? Yeah, so I like to have a storyline, and I like to have some sort of storyline to engage my brain with. I don't just listen to music. I like to do other things, too. So to me, that's like always important to have. Like when I'm in the car, I don't listen to music. I listen to comedians most of the time, or I listen to podcasts. But something that's going to make me think, I like to do that. I don't like to just listen to a song because songs to me put me to sleep. Every time I listen to a song, I just feel tired and I go to sleep. So I don't listen to that in the car because it doesn't keep my mind going. So instead, I listen to lots of different like philosophy type people, or I'll listen to even like preachers in the car. I'll listen to people with different podcasts that talk about all kinds of things. Or I love listening to comedians. Like I have terrible taste in comedians. If you like can make me giggle, then I like you. So never ask my opinion of comedians because I like all of them. I don't have any problem with them. So, but I don't think any comedians are objectively bad. I just like to listen to them. So that's all. But yeah, I've never been much of someone who listens to just like tons of music of different types. Yeah, I do like Shane Gillis a lot. I got him from, well, I mean, I'd seen him actually for quite a while, but Taylor was really into him, so he showed me a whole bunch of Shane Gillis stuff. And now Shane was just on SNL, so he's moving up in the world. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I think I'm going to end the stream right there because I am on my way to go see a game down south for my students. So thank you guys so much for hanging out today. It's awesome as always to hang out with you guys. Press that subscribe button if you haven't. Probably most of you guys have. And let's go.